never know who they are. They got fans screaming for them, so they must be pretty good. Like, I just got visions of the raccoons all sat in the benches cheering them on. I might have to do a little animated video now, giving me some inspiration to do another one. I usually do one a week. I did one last week, which, oh, I can see a raccoon coming in the little dark piece there. Hello, buddy. Hello, fella. How you doing? There we go. Who's that? That looks like it's either Boo or Jet. I'm not sure. If he comes running up to me, it'll be Boo. If we just stay kind of fairly distant, it might be Jet. He'll come eventually, but it takes a bit longer to settle in. Yeah, it's Boo, I think. Hey, buddy. Haven't seen you for a week. Where have you been? He's not scared of the music. He's okay. I'm pretty sure it's Boo. Well, I've not seen for a while, actually. He usually comes to the door in the morning and evening. He's not been around. Soupy's been doing that job instead. There we go. We've got live music and raccoons. What more can you want? Hope we're not breaching copyright law. Can't imagine we are. Kind of half recognise this song. Hey, Boo. What's going on? Mosquitoes flew in my eye. Welcome everybody, if you've just joined. We've got Boo here, one of our raccoons, and we got live music on a boat that's in the river. We're pretty lucky tonight. I hadn't planned for this. So this is Boo, I think, and he's brother to Soupy, who was here earlier with her cubs. This fella is one of the really, really friendly ones, usually. He'll come and sit right next to me, and we hand feed him usually, but he's been away for about a week, so he might be a bit shy for a bit. All the lights are beginning to come on as it gets darker. Now, if Boo's here, that usually means that Suki might not be far behind with some of the cubs, because they're usually hanging out together. Oh, he's wandering off now. Let's see if we can get him back. He might be looking out for other raccoons. Hey, buddy. There you go. He's a good fella. You're looking for that pond. I put it around the corner here. With a little bowl of water. If you want to dunk your sandwich. Where have you been? I've not seen you for about a week. Oh, we don't like that. There's some peanuts there, you like them. Yeah, we got a band, we got people clapping and everything. We got a concert going on. Yeah, he was on walkabout, I think. Thank you for the gift. Who's that? Bailey? Thank you very much. Yeah, I had them, bought them grapes last week, and I do like them. But, I was at the shops today, but I completely forgot. Don't know what happened in the Sobeys today. It was like all the shelves were empty. I think they've been caught out selling American stuff and labelling it as Canadian, so it seemed they'd cleared all the shelves out and they were all in baskets taking it away. Lots of the dairy produce and other stuff. So I've got a little app on my phone, so I can scan stuff and it tells me where it comes from. Hey, buddy. But elbows up, everybody. You know? Hey, you're a good fella, aren't you? He's missed his sandwiches. Wonder if he'll come to me. Hey, buddy. He will. There you go, buddy. Well done. I knew it was Boo. If I let go of this, the tripod's going to fall over, is it? No, we're good. No, you're not going to do that. You're going back to them peanuts. You like the idea of them, don't you? Yeah, he's third year visiting me, this one, since he was a cub. He usually knocks on the door or the window in the morning. He's been doing that. He's been away for a week. I was getting a bit worried. But he's a big boy, so he's generally safe. There's not much that we could take him. Thank you, La Holly, for the cap. That's nice. Anyway, at least we've got raccoons and music. What can you want? A good old island welcome. For those that have just joined, we've got our little friend raccoon Boo, and we've got a boat in the river just off out on the other side of the woods here, and they're playing live music, which is great. And there's a whole bunch of other boats around there all clapping and cheering for them. So we've got a little concert going on the river. Unfortunately, from where my part of the river is, where I can see if I stood up, you won't be able to see them because they're around the corner, but that would be interesting. Anyway, it's good to have a bit of background music. And at least we've got one raccoon who's come visit. He's on the lookout for the rest. If one turns up, the rest might. You staying with us? You're not eating the peanuts? Somebody's going to have a good feast with the peanuts later. It's like the concert's getting warmed up now. Whoa, thank you for that. Don't know what you just did, but it was pretty... We got lights everywhere. That was amazing. Hanging lights. That's a new one. I've seen that one before. You're moving too quick, kiddo. I can't keep up with you. Trying to open up another box of sandwiches for you here. See if we can get any without any crusts, because I know you don't like the crust so much. There we go. That one's got not much crust. He is a bit spoiled. He's a good old boy though. He can, if I'm filling the feeders, he'll be, in the morning for instance, he'll be walking behind me on his back legs, tapping me on the back of the leg to give him a sandwich or some treat. You want to get this one? You can have a drink. I know what you like. We like the peanuts in the water, don't we? Oh. You play fishing. There you go. You got another sandwich in the water? I put this water bottle. It was frozen ice, just to keep the water cold during the day. It's melted now. It's just a bottle of water. Boo's using my staircase. Boo? Came so close then I couldn't zoom in on you. You're a funny guy. When Boo was tiny, he used to sit on my foot, getting all the best treats. And he's always been a little spoiled guy. Now he's a big spoiled guy. But he's very gentle. What do you reckon, buddy? Are we having some music? Hey. You're a cute friend, you are. Here you go. You gonna get this? I can hear some other raccoons at the bottom of the garden arguing with each other. Hey, buddy. Oh, time for a drink. A paddle. I think he's full up now. I think he's going to wander off. Well, it was good to see you, Boo. Don't forget about us. Yeah, he's one of my favourites, this guy. It's hard not to get attached to them. Northumberland Fisheries Festival. It could well be, yeah. I did hear some of the locals in the shop talking about it today, actually. This is probably what's going on. So welcome to the Fisheries Festival. Caught us all offhand. There you go, buddy. You started to eat the peanuts now. You know, you've remembered what's in them. Welcome to the Peanut Butter Club, where we happen to have some live music going on the river as well. And my friend Boo. I have given them eggs, they love them. Fresh eggs, or boiled eggs, like raw or cooked. They do like them. What you seen, buddy? There's nobody there. Seen somebody out the other end of the garden? If it comes from that side, it'll be Jet. And he's your son, I believe. There you go. Good fella. Yeah, eggs they like, fish they like. we had enough again? Oh, sorry, I splashed you in the face. My book. The ones I'm working on, or the one that's already done? The ones I'm working on, I'm taking a hold on them for the moment. The publishing company has been, they keep changing the rules and regulations of the self-publishing thing. So I've got the draft nearly done, but I'm just holding off to see what the final rules and regulations are. It's kind of a pain, really. I had got a system and we were all ready to go. I think it might be later on before Christmas, maybe September time, I might be getting round to finishing it. The next one I've got, well, basically I've got 3 that I'm partially done, and one might be about this fella. I've got a whole bunch of photos and things to go towards making his book. I was hoping to make one of Sooty, but he's disappeared. So there goes Boo. But I've been a bit distracted with too many other projects. That's my trouble, is too many projects on the go. Now I'm doing this AI video thing I'm trying to learn, just to help put end screens and things on the videos I do, and just stay relevant. But that's just a hobby at the moment. So I think I might be, as I feel better now, I might get back into the swing of doing the other stuff. I've got about another week of roofing to do on my sister's house, and then I've probably got 2 or 3 weeks of my roof to be done. I've got I'm buying wood at the moment to build a carport, kind of a carport garage around the front of the house, because I'm now paranoid that we're going to get hailstones and ruin my truck. And as I'm retired, I can't afford another truck. So I've got too many projects. What time for books? They're kids' books, children's books, like picture books with the animals in, and little stories and activities just for early readers. The one I've got at the moment is called Jet the Little Raccoon. He was a little all-black raccoon who's now grown up to be all black and massively huge, little round guy. He still comes round sometimes. He's very similar to the one that's just been here, but you can't see the rings on his tail so well. So that one's called Jet the Little Raccoon. It's on Amazon.com or .ca, whichever you go on. And illustrated by me and my sister. I do the photos, she does some of the artwork, and we write the stories. Just the little characters we get living here. So we've got a few we're working on, but oops, look at that mosquito was landing on my nose. I'm loath to end this live because the music's going on. It's cool. What's my last name? Conyard, Conyard. But you just look it up under Jet the Little Raccoon, it should come up just under that. It's just pictures around locally where we live, where the raccoons live. And then there's some animals for the kids to identify, answers in the back of the book, and just a little story about Jet and his siblings. Actually, his mother was Soupy, who was at the beginning of this video tonight. Was it Soupy? Yeah. Okay. confused. It might have been Hazel. And Soupy might be his sister. Actually, I think it is. Soupy's his sister. And yeah, it's a fun little book. So, as I say, everything I do is family friendly, which is why I'm not inviting people as guests or co-hosts or anything like that, because I don't need any of that going on. It's just about the animals who've all deserted us now. We just got the live music from P.E.I. I could just turn this channel into live music from P.E.I. channel tonight with the odd raccoon. So we're told that this is the Northumberland Fishermen's Festival going on the river behind the house, which I hadn't planned for, but which is cool. You take what you're given. I'm being swamped by mosquitoes. If anything's going to drive me away, it's going to be the mosquitoes in a minute. I'm going to be drained of blood, I think. I think we've been going for an hour and a half, so I'm pretty much sure that I should be ending now, because they're going to come up and say I've been on too long soon. I'm surprised they haven't already. We've had big gaps with no animals, so. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and we're usually here every Saturday. It doesn't look like we're going to get any more raccoons. The music is keeping them away, I'm pretty sure. Boo's different, because he's a good old character. Thank you for that, Holly. And good night to you all, and stay safe and have a good week. And join us about 7:30 to 8 o'clock next week on Saturday, as long as the weather's good. I really don't like sitting out in the rain. We shall see what happens, but I'll be on at some point. I usually post a video just an hour or so before, and we'll see you all then. Enjoy my my site, and check out our videos every day. We'll be posting some more tomorrow morning. Some of this stuff that we've just done now, and some of it from before and from this morning, and whatever else comes along tonight, if there's anything interesting, which I have a feeling when the music stops all the raccoons will come in a big bunch then, actually. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye folks.